Ahoy there! Hey, you swabbies, pirates, scoundrels, and scallywags. Welcome to Pirates on the Farm 2021. This is my version of American Gothic. The only thing missing is a strange looking wife standing there with little round glasses and an apron or something. But Pirates on the Farm. We've got our cold grog, in this case beer. We got the pitchfork, got the pirate hat, and got the farmer pants. Well, there's a whole lot of reasons for that these days. I have been stuck on the farm ever since COVID broke. I haven't been able to get back to the Chesapeake Bay since. I turned out to be one of those COVID long haulers. And in fact, it's been a bit over a year since I had COVID, and I still have some problems. I don't have my old stamina back, and that's why I haven't been making a whole lot of videos. In fact, this is first time in many months that I've been able to chill some beer in my favorite cooler and drink it in my favorite home cup. His name is Sam. Sam would be the guy that a pirate would have stolen it from. So if you're getting pirate cups made, don't have them put your name on it. You scratch your name in the bottom, but have them put somebody else's name on it. And that way you can always say, well, it's a stolen cup. Anyhow, I'm hoping that from today on, I can start getting some of these videos out for everybody. There was a whole lot of exciting stuff that started taking off right about the time I got COVID. I mentioned a few times in some of my videos that I spotted a very strange animal. It was about as big as any black bear that I ever saw, except that it was kind of an off-white, and it had a face that looked like a Bigfoot or a Yeti. And as I was tooling around on one side of the river out here, Barge Creek, whatever you want to call it, it was on the other side watching me. And I had wanted to go out and start hunting for that because it's obviously something that looks a lot like a cryptid critter. And I know all the professional not finding Bigfoot people that make the big bucks on TV are not ever going to be one of the people that finds a Bigfoot. It's going to be somebody like me, or you, or someone else who's curious. They're going to find one, they're going to take pictures and a video or something of it, and then somebody will steal that from them, sell the t-shirts and all the other shit from it, because that's how we've evolved. Well, that's why I'm a pirate and I got a pitchfork. Anybody would be welcome to use my picture and make their own t-shirt out of it when I publish it. But if I catch somebody selling them without my permission, I'm going to shove this pitchfork up their ass. Why use courts? Remember, I'm an ex-judge. I spent 18 years on the courts. Why would I want to tie up some poor judge's time with a case when I'm perfectly capable of going and beating the flying dog shit out of somebody if they stole an intellectual property from me? Anyhow, that's what the deal is. And I tend to go on too damn long all the time, so I'm sorry. So what are we all doing here today? We are in one of my hay barns, and it's probably the last one that has any kind of room in it. I have filled, unfortunately, my barns with all kinds of plunder and loot and strange things. And a lot of it's going to be stuff that I give away to my subscribers because that's just a way to get rid of it. Like these kind of mugs, we'll be starting a series where every time a video gets to 100 views or 500 views, somebody's going to win a mug if they're a subscriber and they watched it. So we're going to start doing a lot of things, I hope, to raise the viewership and raise the number of subscribers, because it does get a little bit old to make videos and post them, and then you don't find a whole lot of people watching them. Now, I know they can't be that boring, but anyhow, what this deal is here, I should watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. Oh. Could pull a wall off me. This thing is the back end of a player piano, and if I can, I will throw some of the video from this winter. I threw it on this little trailer here, and we had a neighbor that had just come back from the hospital. She had COVID, and sick as I was, Mrs. Pirate and I decided, hey, let's go cheer her up. So when Mrs. Pirate wasn't looking, I lifted the piano and put it on the trailer, paid for that for a week or two, bad back, and we made our way through the woods and over the snow and over the hills, and went to this lady's house, and she, believe it or not, had lived there all these years and never had anybody driven up to her house on a player piano playing Christmas music before. But it was a fun thing. We didn't tell many of the other neighbors about it. This hat gets a little warm. We didn't tell any of the other neighbors about it because we want to surprise them too. This was set up so that I can hitch it to a ball on our smallest tractor. I'm not sure if my four-wheeler can haul it. It might be a little too much weight. But the idea was to be able to move a piano around. If you have a neighbor that's having a birthday party or having a birthday, you just suddenly show up outside with this thing playing happy birthday or whatever. Now the bad news is, this is full, these boxes are full of, and that one too, of player piano rolls. And there's 4 or 5 more boxes behind me, which I'll show you in a minute. And they're full of piano rolls too. And not one of them is happy birthday. And I can't play a piano, so it's either find somebody that can do happy birthday or find hopefully a music roll with happy birthday on it. So I'm going to click off here, and I'm going to come around and take you on a tour of the piano.